knows how to hunt. I know how to survive.
I don't know. This sneaky bitch. Every
There's a
time.
ton of stuff. Go ahead.
No, I was saying like, yeah, there's obviously the story where we can go through. I don't know much about this storyline. Like, I don't know the God Killer or whatnot, so I don't know if I can speak intelligent enough about it. Plus, I don't really know the Jane stuff, like the cancer. Like, I got cancer, and becoming a god's the only way to cure me. But I can talk about what I see visually.
Okay.
Well, isn't that what happened to her?
No, the problem is becoming a god is killing her.
Oh, it's the other way around.
So every time she becomes Thor, it clears the radiation out of her body.
So wait, she's like
She has chemo. She has chemo, but then she becomes Thor, and it cleanses everything, and the chemo goes away.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So wait,
so it's killing her.
Is it, or is it just like prolonging everything?
It's basically if I remember the storyline correctly, she would, like, her chances are good to survive if she stops becoming Thor, because she can do the chemo and everything, but the world needs Thor. So
does it though?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Yeah. We'll start with Thor, and if we get off sidetrack, like, is it Prey? I want to get your take on it because I had a couple of questions about it, but yeah, it's a Predator movie.
Why don't we, since Ken is not here, let's start with Prey.
Screen it.
Why do you want to hunt? Because you
Pat, just pay for YouTube TV. I think your captions are on.
I saw a sign in the sky.
I know. That's what I'd like to read.
I'm ready. Maui, Nita.
That dog is none.
Yeah, I was gonna say that dog's.
What did...
So I'm like, what kills it so quiet?
The Predator.
Because like that like gunshot.
I think it just stabbed it.
There's something out there.
Okay.
I'm trying to hurt you.
You can't.
I'm trying to protect you.
Protect me from what?
Now,
what is up?
At the beginning of this trailer was that she said she's like a great hunter, and I was like, no, you're not.
I believe the word mediocre.
Keep going.
Also,
you'll see why. Yeah.
Who's this Native American with a Jersey accent? Hey man, who are you trying to protect me from? Joe Pesci over here.
I think at the end of the trailer we'll talk about that, because I had a question about that. I think it was answered in an offline chat, but keep going.
All right.
But it did bother me at first.
It's time.
I gave Westworld vibes.
Oh yeah.
This is just that bonus now, isn't it?
If Dolores comes out and chases them, it's even better movie.
Right? That'd be awesome.
Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, you're fucked.
Not the dots.
It knows how to hunt. I know how to survive.
Yeah. Bring them to the white guy so they can come. Yes, do it.
So that hatchet was pretty awesome.
I can kill it.
On Hulu.
Right? I'm already in. I was already in to see it anyway, but I'm like, on Hulu, it's even easier access. Accessibility.
Okay. Couple thoughts on this trailer and where we are.
Yes.
The accent bothered me, but it's the same problem in every movie ever. It's any sort of period piece.
Here's the interesting part. And offline chat, I think Ken and I and some other guys were discussing this. They will have a separate audio track that is whatever the languages they speak. So I don't know if we
Oh,
get like some
shit.
kind of weird translation where it's like they start off this way and then we just get English because it's easier, or maybe we just we get that like that weird layer of translation for the audience, but they will have a separate
Okay.
like whatever. I forget the tribe that they are. They'll have an audio track for that.
Well, that's okay. That's actually really cool. All right, because then
Right?
the
That's what I
accent,
was
I don't
thinking.
know, like at least normally in kind of period piece, somebody tries, but he just sounded like super Jersey to me. So
Well, I figured we get something that was more akin to Apocalypto, where they only like they talked very, very sparingly,
yeah,
and we would just get like the translation at the bottom. Maybe the Americans would talk more or whatever, or if they talked, we would get like again translation for them. But I guess they're gonna go like, "Here, English dummies, you know what they're saying."
I mean, probably smart for a lot wide swaths of the audience. Like,
Well, 'cause
I don't want to read.
Well, it's also interesting too, because if you remember the original Predator, I think they talked for like the first third of the movie. Then when it's just Schwarzenegger, there's no talking really. I mean, he yells at the thing a couple times, but
Yeah,
Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Kill me. I'm here. Kill me. I'm here. Kill me. Come on. Kill me. I'm here. Come on. Do it now. Kill me.
this is giving me Schwarzenegger vibes. The thing I had most issue with is, like I said, is the setup where it's like she talks about how she's like a great hunter, and she annoys a bear that almost kills her. And then she's like, "I know how to survive." I'm like, "You really don't. That bear is gonna kill you if the Predator hadn't showed up."
I got the vibe she thinks she's a great hunter, like she's coming of age, and so this is like her test, and it's not going well. It's kind of the vibe I
No,
got. Like, I'm a
exactly.
great hunter. Like, you're just saying that because you're young and you think you are.
Right. And I have, again, it's not like I don't want to come off as sexist or ageist or anything like that. Like, I have no issues with that. I just was hoping that they would at least give us like a 12, not even 12, like 3-second showing of how easy it is for her to kill things, and that she needs something, to up her hunting game.
Well,
She went after the bear, pissed it off, and it was like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you."
I kind of gather it's the like I'm a great hunter is not meant. It's not age. It's just like, oh, the whole thing is like you're saying you are a great hunter because you're trying to become one. Okay, because that bear was going to eat the shit out of her. Like, she was in not in a good spot. I did not understand her plan.
The other thing that we discussed in our like offline chat was that I don't know why, for the life of the Predators, they keep fucking with this planet. It's like, and I think I had in the chat, I wrote down, I was like, Predator Ted, that's his name, whatever. It's like, "Hey, have we gotten rid of, Earth, whatever the number is?" And the guy's like, "No." It's like, "Oh, did you send anybody down?" "We sent 2 people down." "What happened?" "They're both dead." "We're sending down a third." Because if this is like historically speaking, when they sent down the one that goes after Schwarzenegger, they'd already lost. I'm assuming this one.
Excuse me. So I think you are forgetting that man is the most dangerous game.
Yeah, but imagine if you went to go kill a lion. The same, and not different lions. Like, this is what was that? What was that? Michael Douglas movie with the lion? Is that what it was?
It's The Heart of Darkness, right?
Is that or is there one with Val Kilmer? Whatever. There was a lion.
They're both.
Like,
they're in it. Yeah. I think it's both of them.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, they were like hunting this lion, or they were in this town. This lion was hunting people, and I'm like, stop hunting that exact lion. Like, if you've already lost 2 people to the same lion, stop it. Just stop it.
But what if the lion, it's like the kids of the lion? You're like, I can get these kids. Fuck these kids.
It seems so ridiculous. Like, again, you sent down this one back in colonial times. I'm assuming it doesn't report back. Then you send down the other one to get Schwarzenegger. That one doesn't report back. Then you send down a whole tribe to get Danny Glover. 2 of them don't report back.
The Ghost in the Darkness.
Okay, that's what I was like. That's
Ghost in the Darkness. Heart of Darkness is a book.
Gotcha. Now, I feel like, again, going back to a different conversation, that was one of our like 2 movies came out at the same time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another Lion movie?
The Lion, the Lich, and the Wardrobe. That's a different thing, Kareem.
Okay. I thought there was like another like
that's
Narnia.
Movie. It's not. No. I'm sure there was. Did Congo come out at the same time as the?
No, but I might be confusing the Island of Dr. Moreau.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. It's different vibes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken.
That's all right. We'll talk to you connected. Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing the movie. Like I said, it's super accessible. I just had those two quorums. Was like first the language one, but that one got answered. This super huntress lady later on.
What super huntress
I
lady?
just feel like
I need some context. I'm sorry.
we watched the trailer for Prey because I was talking to
Yes,
Pat about it.
And I did
Just
not
start off.
see Julia Roberts at all in it. Was very upset. I thought she was gonna live, laugh, love, and grow. This was the second of a 3-film series, but I guess not.
Well, this is the first part. Yeah,
Hey.
the second part. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you let my eat, pray, love joke breathe. All right. You let it breathe.
We'll let it ruminate.
Yeah, thank you.
Let those tannins mellow.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, so I went over the course of our discussion of like what you and I and the guys were talking about in the chat about her being an awesome huntress and not showing it at all in the trailer.
Yeah,
And probably getting all those other guys killed.
my argument is that she's not a awesome huntress. She's like the young person that's going to prove herself to everybody, and so she's just like, I am a good hunter.
The question is there going to be anybody left to prove to?
I mean, no.
Yeah, because that's the thing is like, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys covered it already, but it is kind of ridiculous of like, it's like the talk of like, oh, it's a hunt. Like, okay, at least when it's when it's Danny Glover in the city, at least, okay, he's got a handgun. Like, okay, like, all right. But then like, they have literal bows and sticks and arrows. Like, this is.
That was my
Arnold.
initial. Exactly, that was my initial impression at first. I was like, you know what, this is going to be a slaughter. But Arnold Schwarzenegger got him with a giant tree. That's how he won.
But he still took out all the other people with his plasma cannon, and it shows like if it didn't show that plasma cannon already like kind of light up someone, like target them, like then I get it. Like don't like, but they also have to show that for recognition. So if they don't use it within the movie, I could be a little bit better off. Where he's like, or like they like that's just something that they cut for the trailer, but like in the movie itself, they're like, okay, well let me leave this, like take off the cannon, leave it back in the ship.
Well, that's my point though, is that remember for whatever reason he takes it off to fight Schwarzenegger.
No,
Like,
it
Schwarzenegger
gets
doesn't
damaged.
damage it.
Yeah,
No,
he
it
does.
doesn't.
Oh, it gets damaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Like in a fall, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
like
That's what I'm saying. But it wasn't Schwarzenegger's guns that damaged it or hurt him.
Yeah.
But
it was,
okay, but still, like
they were falling off of a waterfall or something.
right. But he's equipped with something
Don't go
for
chasing.
the plasma cannon. He still has the heat. The heat vision is separate from the plasma cannon. The heat vision is located within the helmet. The plasma cannon, which he does have, I believe, gets damaged in some fight along the way within the original Predator movie, and that's
As
why.
we learned.
But
We learned
but
those
my
were
point-
separate
yeah.
from Predators and Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Right. My point still stands though, is that all of the weapons that him and Action Jackson and everyone else had didn't hurt. That wasn't what took him out. It was when they went like all natural that he ends up losing the cannon and getting taken down by a giant tree. So she can theoretically do the exact same thing.
I mean, well, here
Or similar thing. She's not gonna be able to lift the tree. Schwarzenegger was pretty yoked lifting that tree.
Yeah, and when still, like,
Leverage.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
she's gonna judo his ass.
Well, here's the question: when's the last time you watched Predator to be making these statements as facts? Last summer. So over a year
It's
ago.
been, it's been a while, but
Okay.
I do
Been a
know for a
while.
fact that the guns don't hurt him though. Or the guns hurt them, but it isn't what took him out.
Yeah, because he's bleeding. They see the green glowy blood.
Yeah, man.
Right,
So
but
we
it's
can
not
kill
like
it.
he has armor or anything that would stop the an arrow from doing the exact same thing a bullet did.
Right, but they do move at different speeds, and there's also far more lethality from like I don't know why you're arguing pro gun control. Like, oh, we don't need gun control because it's fine because Six and Arrows have done it for years. Like, no, there's a difference between an AR-15 and a bow, Kareem. You and your red staters need to recognize this.
Hey,
Fair point.
there you go trying to hamper me, buddy. Okay, everyone needs a weapon. Some people need more weapons.
Some
Yeah.
people's
More
dicks
deadly
are
weapons.
so small, so
That- yeah.
tiny.
That they need tiny little dicks to shoot at people.
Put that little motherfucker away.
Stop it! Stop it! Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more!
It's like my sperm, but better.
So that was one of the trailers I wanted Pat to check out while we were, waiting for you and
I
getting
do.
ready to do Thor.
I do have a question regarding the trailer. Do we know what they are considering canon? Like, I'm guessing the Alien Predator movies are not canon in this
Oh.
scenario,
They
but
might
is
actually
like
be. Why wouldn't they?
Predators
Well, 'cause
and the
it-
Predator.
This movie predates them is why he says that they're not canon. So like stuff that's established in them doesn't count towards this because like, oh, essentially
But,
the
okay, well,
technology
yeah,
wouldn't be.
timeline wise.
Yeah,
But this could roll right into Predator.
Well, technically no, because if you go by Alien versus Predator, then he's there because he's getting them to connect, unless he's going to kidnap them and take them to the temple to let the aliens impregnate them and they can do their every 100 or 1,000-year hunt or whatever it is.
Why would he do that?
I would 100% watch that film. Like just a fucking twist at the end, like M. Night Shyamalan style.
So she actually doesn't make it.
No, she's alien food or alien
Fodder.
Yeah, there's a reason why she's called Prey.
Yeah, I do really enjoy the scene where they have somehow led them to the asshole white settlers, and they're just getting fucking picked off.
I was gonna say I'm all down for colonial slaughter.
Oh, I missed that.
Let's watch that. Yeah, it was good.
We talked about it in the chat. It was the when he flips the hatchet in his hand, he's just chopping up white guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yeah,
I saw Hatchet flip it. I'm like, okay, but he's cool.
Yeah, he was getting rid of all of the John Smiths in the world, at least at that moment.
Not enough.
Yeah,
the colors
we
of the
needed
wind.
more Predators.
It's red from the blood.